Welcome to the Digital Paper Factory, efficiently engineered in 20 minutes. Now let's get things started. Can you imagine assembling this chair without assembly instructions and drawings? I certainly cannot. This type of drawing is an essential piece of information which illustrates step by step the process of assembling the final product. Most consumers want to buy well-designed products which are easily put together. Without this drawing, it would be difficult to imagine easily putting together furniture. Now let's transition into the enterprise world, in which products are not only assembled, but prior to this, products are developed, engineered, purchased, and manufactured. In order to document the physical engineering work, drawings are created to show the shape, technical details, and all of the dimensions of a part or assembly. This document, just like our chair assembly instructions, physically describes the product, and it's the key communication between a designer and a producer. Drawings are generated using engineering CAD software and are only viewable with this high-end software package. Yet the drawings are required for production and assembly, which is not the CAD department. Now, to show you the importance of product data, we will take a closer look at the following illustration. As you can see, the foundation consists of engineering data, which is made up of mechanical CAD structures, electrical components, software, and documents. This foundation is made up of the entire product development process, including the engineering design, prototyping, various version and revision cycles, various approval stages, and finally, the release to manufacturing. After the rigorous engineering process is completed, all of this data from engineering is critical further downstream in order to purchase material, track inventory, produce, and finally to assemble the product. In our example, and for most of you in the audience today, all of the above runs on SAP. This is what makes SAP such a powerful and important system. The challenge: how do we ensure the correct engineering data and documents, such as the CAD drawings and any associated metadata and attributes, are actually made available in a neutrally accessible format for the purchasing, manufacturing, and other departments and users within SAP? This is the key topic that we're addressing today. And the solution to this is by using the conversion engine for SAP. The conversion engine is an enterprise solution which runs in the background based on the engineering design workflow to automatically convert native CAD documents to neutral formats and make these available within SAP. As illustrated with the above animation, the engineering CAD software generates, as part of the engineering documentation, a drawing. This is a standard engineering design process, but as stated earlier, the document is only viewable to the engineers, having been created in the CAD software. In order to ensure accessibility and viewable rights across the enterprise to authorized users, this drawing is picked up automatically by the conversion engine, converted to a PDF, stamped, watermarked, and updated with SAP metadata, and stored in SAP. This is where your purchasing, manufacturing, and the downstream business users will work in. This neutrally viewable and secured PDF is now available to all of these users following a regulated release process without the need for any manual interaction. As you can imagine, this is not only extremely efficient, but also eliminates the chance of mistakes or incorrect engineering documentation being released for production. If we take a closer look into the drawing, not only does it contain the drawing views of the design, but it also contains very important SAP metadata, which needs to be published on the neutrally created PDF. This metadata is visible within the title block and may contain the logo, title, SAP Material Master, drawing number, version or revision number, user and date information, and other attributes. These drawing documents, along with the metadata, published as a neutral viewable PDF, are comparable to this JAR assembly instructions, which we referred to earlier. In this case, these documents are essential to the SAP departments, such as purchasing and manufacturing, to perform their job functions. Using the conversion engine for SAP, we enable this automation. And this is part one of this product development and the product lifecycle documentation process. At this point, I will hand it over to David, who will walk us through the output of these documents using SAP. So David, if you'd like to take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Morning, everybody. So now that we've got the product lifecycle covered, it becomes important to be able to share this information in meaningful ways. This can be internal within specific company operations or external with your customers, suppliers, and other business relationships. Sometimes distributing this information requires additional effort and configuration or output controls that are not always clearly defined. With proper output management, a central application can be inserted into that gap, filling the role of collection and distribution with accurate and efficient results. Additional functionality and control can be applied in the middle here, securing the document packages and ensuring they get to the right destination. Within SAP, there are many transactional modules that support various aspects of your company's workflow. The ones you see on the right there are just a few of the more popular processes that we work with. You might need to email an equipment maintenance package complete with shutoff instructions, electrical schematics, and safety guidelines to somebody in the field. Or you'll want to submit purchase requisitions to several suppliers at once with illustrative CAD assemblies, as Christoph demonstrated, so that your suppliers can return accurate quotes. The first step, as Chris described, is proper document control. We want to make sure that the drawings and files are stored in the document management system, whether standalone or built into material structures. These links can be assigned to almost all SAP business modules. When these are connected, any change to a document will be automatically reflected in the process where it's associated. Collecting attachments with the work forms is not always a straightforward endeavor. Oftentimes it means drilling into SAP links to retrieve items one at a time and printing or saving them to your desktop. Then collecting these pages, organizing them, and delivering them to their destination. This usually involves time-consuming effort, where mistakes can also cost time to correct and possibly carry heavy consequences if your business is regulated by government oversight. So proper output management in SAP. This basically means collecting all the information from the starting modules, identifying and bringing in the drawings and attachments from wherever they may be hiding, and delivering a completed package that's page numbered and stamped to the proper destination. This gives the user and your business peace of mind that the job was done right from start to finish. So that's just a taste of output management. We'll cover more in the following webinar that we have set up for you guys. And I'll hand it over to you, Chris, as well, if you have anything else to add.
Okay, thank you, David. So that covers part one of our webinar. In part two, we will be showing a live demonstration on the webinar of the conversion engine and the downstream output. At this point in time, we'll sign off. Thanks again. Thank you, David, and
have
a good day all.